Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Priyanka Chaudhary, and today we are going on a little adventure. Not by plane or train, but with words. Have you ever found yourself stuck when trying to describe a trip you went on? You know you had an amazing experience, but when someone asks, "How was your vacation?" all you can say is, "It was good." Well, that's what you need to change. By the end of this video, you will have all the vocabulary and phrases you need to talk about your travel experiences like a pro. So, grab a notebook or just listen along because we are diving into some exciting travel expressions.
It's amazing.
Now, let's imagine you have just come back from a trip. How do you describe it? Let's break it down step by step. Here is the very commonly asked question: where did you go? So rather than simply saying, "I went to Shimla, I went to Uttarakhand," you try saying these expressions in a much better way. For example, you can say, "I recently had the chance to visit Kedarnath." Or you can say, "I took a trip to Manali." I took a trip to Manali. Or, "I finally checked Kerala off my bucket list." I finally checked Kerala off my bucket list. For example, I recently had the chance to visit Himachal Pradesh and it was absolutely breathtaking experience for me. And now it's your turn. Where did you go on your last trip? Try forming sentence using these phrases right now in the comments below. Here comes the next very commonly asked question. How long did you stay? Or how long were you there? Here is how you can say it in different ways. You can say, "I spent a week exploring the local shops, markets, and different temples there." Or you can say, "I stayed for 5 days and honestly, it wasn't long enough." Or, "We had a short weekend gateway to the name of the place." Now, let me share with you an example. I spent 5 days in Himachal and I wish I could have stayed there longer. Now it's your turn. How long was your trip? Let me know in the comment. Here, have a look at the next commonly asked question. What did you do there? And answering this question is really fun part because here you can talk a lot. So this is where you can actually really bring your story to life. So instead of just simply saying, "I visited some temples, I tasted some cuisines or some delicious food there," you better try answering in these ways. "I explored ancient temples like Jwala Devi, Nana Devi Temple, or Hardimba Temple. Those were rich with history." Another way, "I took a guided tour of the old town and soaked in the local culture." Another way is, "We wandered through bustling markets and tried some delicious street food." Let me give you my personal experience and what I did actually. So, I had an amazing trip to Himachal Pradesh and I visited Hamirpur, Kullu, Jwalaji, and Manali. Strolling down Mall Road, driving through the Atal Tunnel, and stopping by Chandigarh's Rock Garden made the journey everlasting. The mountains, scenic roads, and peaceful vibes made it a perfect destination. Now it's your turn. What did you do during your last trip? And now let's have a look at this question. How was your experience? Let's talk about overall travel experience now. So instead of just simply saying, "It was nice, it was wonderful," you can try these phrases. "The trip exceeded my expectations." The trip exceeded my expectations. Or you can say, "It was an unforgettable experience." or I was blown away by the sight of the place, or it was a once in a lifetime trip. It was a once in a lifetime trip. To demonstrate, let me share with you my own overall personal experience. My visit to Himachal was truly unforgettable. The scenic beauty of mountains and valley was stunning, and the atmosphere was truly magical and peaceful. Every stop had its own charm, and the mix of nature, culture, and relaxation made it a perfect destination. Now it's your turn. How was your experience? Don't hesitate to share with me in the comments. Now let's talk about challenges. How to talk about or how to describe our challenges. Let's be real now, and not every trip is perfect. So if you faced any challenges, then talk about it while sharing your travel experiences. And how you can express them, let me help you. We ran into a few hiccups along the way, but it added to the adventure. Or you can say, there were a few bumps in the road, but overall, it was worth it. Despite a little motion sickness, I had a fantastic time. Now, you share if you have faced any challenges during your travels. Well, in my case, I actually suffer a lot due to motion sickness, and because of the zigzag roads of Himachal, it bothers me a lot. But however, somehow I managed. The moment I used to reach the destination, I would forget all the uh, problems that I faced on my way to the destination. That was the best part. But it happens to me. Yeah, this is the challenge that I always face whenever I travel by car. Now, I hope you are very well aware and familiar with these expressions and phrases, and now you are not going to hesitate talking about your travel experiences. What if you want to ask about others' travel experiences? So let's learn how to flip the script, how you can ask different questions and make the conversation quite engaging. Here are some ways that will help you asking questions. How long were you away for? How long were you away for? Or what was the highlight of your trip? What was the highlight of your trip? Did you run into any unexpected surprise? Did you run into any unexpected surprise? This way, you're not just practicing speaking, you're starting engaging conversations. Alright, that's a wrap for today's travel vocabulary session. I hope this video gives you the confidence to talk about your adventures in more detail. Now, I would love to hear from you. Where did you go on your last trip? Drop your answers in the comments below using the phrases we learned today. Well, if you found this video helpful, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more fun and practical English lessons. Until next time, happy traveling, happy learning. Take care.